You know what's strange? The people who care the most often feel the most stuck. The ones who genuinely want to do a good job. The ones who want to follow through. Who have high standards and values and a vision they're trying to live up to. They're the ones who freeze the hardest. Who procrastinate the longest. Who feel the most crushed by their own expectations. And then, to make it worse, they blame themselves for it. Why can't I just do this? I'm so lazy. Maybe I don't want it badly enough. But what if the problem isn't that you don't care? What if the reason you're stuck is that you care so much it's impossible to move? When a task feels emotionally high stakes, when it becomes a symbol of who you are or if you're good enough, it stops being a task. It becomes a test. Instead of send this email, your brain hears, am I dumb? Will they judge me? Will this prove that I'm capable? Instead of clean the house, it becomes, am I finally getting my life together? Am I someone who can be consistent? And suddenly the task isn't about getting something done. It's about protecting your self-worth. And that's when the freeze sets in. Because when the emotional risk is that high, your response is to say, let's just stay still. Let's wait until it's safe. So this is the cycle. You don't complete the task, so you start feeling guilty, which makes the task feel even heavier, which leads to more avoidance, which deepens the shame, which further reinforces the belief that you are the problem. That spiral is brutal, especially for people who have wrapped their identity around being accomplished and on top of things all the time. And because all of this is happening internally, it's easy to hide and therefore easier to gaslight yourself about. But this spiral isn't evidence that you're undisciplined. It's evidence that you've tied your worth to your performance so much that even small tasks feel unsafe. So how do we break the cycle? We start by gently separating who you are from what you do. A task is just a task. It's not a referendum on your character. It's not a measure of your worth or a prophecy of your future. But if your nervous system has learned otherwise, then you have to reteach it slowly. So here's one question I use with my clients, and I've used multiple times with myself. If this didn't mean anything about me, how would I approach it? What did I enjoy from this past week that includes no accomplishments, that isn't about a task? What kind of person were you? How did you spend time with your family? How did you spread love and joy? I think you'll find it's harder than you think to list the good things about the week without referring to the tasks you accomplished or all the things you got done. And that's how you unlock it. When the stakes drop, your nervous system softens. You're no longer being tested. You're just taking an action. One small, low-pressure action. That doesn't mean abandoning your standards. It means moving toward your goals from a place of self-leadership, not self-punishment. We're taught to value outcomes, clean spaces, finished projects, performance reviews. But what if the real progress is something quieter? Like the moment you took one breath before starting. Like the moment you paused the shame instead of spiraling into something deeper. The moment you chose to move forward without needing to prove anything. Those moments matter. They retrain your system to see action as safe, not threatening. And that's when forward motion becomes sustainable. Not because you're finally disciplined enough, but because fear finally loosened its grip. I want you to know it doesn't have to be this hard. If you're ready to build a relationship with your work that actually feels peaceful, then I'd love to invite you to book a free discovery call with me. This is the work I do for a living because I've lived it, and I know that so many people also know how lonely it is. This is an opportunity just to see where you are, where you want to go, and if my program is the right fit for you. The link is below whenever you're ready. I'd be honored to walk with you. And as always, stay in this corner of the internet as long as you need.